Stop everything. New footage just dropped. And it might be the smoking gun that flips the entire Lil Durk story upside down. What started as street whispers? What got buried in sealed indictments? What fans thought was just rap beef and rumors? Now it's on video. And if what's being claimed is true, Lil Durk may have just been caught on camera in the act, in a scene that prosecutors said didn't exist. We're talking about the long-rumored killing of Stephon Mack, a case that's haunted both the streets of Chicago and the hip-hop world for years. People said Durk was innocent, that there was no footage, that the police had nothing. But now, the streets are whispering again, and the whisper turned into a scream, because this leaked clip, allegedly taken from a security cam, passed through burner phones and uploaded by an anonymous account, might just change everything. Stay right here. We're unpacking the footage, the timeline, the people behind the leak, and the jaw-dropping twist that could be the final nail in the coffin. To understand the gravity of what just surfaced, you have to rewind back years, before the fame, before the millions, before the stadium tours, back to when Lil Durk wasn't a household name. He was Durk Banks, deep in the trenches of Chicago's South Side, and Stephon Mack. He wasn't just a name in the headlines. He was a real figure in the streets, a known face in the O-Block and Limron drama, who, for years, was whispered about as both an ally and an eventual enemy of Durk. The unwritten HIST or YLET make one thing clear. Durk and Stephon used to be tight, not best friends, not blood, but there was mutual respect. Photos from early 2012-2013 show both men in the same parties, same circles, same hood rituals. They weren't always at odds. But things changed when the money came in, and when Durk's name started ringing louder in the industry. Certain people got left behind. One of them was Stephon. Word on the street was Stephon started running his mouth, saying Durk switched up, saying the loyalty wasn't real, saying the OTF life wasn't what it seemed on camera at first. Nobody paid attention. But then, a series of posts started going viral. Fake burner accounts, screenshots of old convos, subtle disses and rap bars that didn't name names, but those in the city, they knew. And one post in particular. He raps about hitters, but can't walk without security in his OWN city. That was reportedly from Stephon's account in 2018. The rumored beef in 2019. Stephon Mack got caught up in a robbery case tied to a rival set. At first, it didn't seem connected to Durk. But then, just 3 months after that arrest, Mack was released unexpectedly and started showing up in IG Lives, laughing at OTF lyrics, mocking No Auto Durk, and making wild accusations. Then came the biggest moment. Stephon posted a now-deleted video on Twitter. He said, "Rappers, be hiding behind the label. I got proof y'all don't want out." He never explained, never uploaded more. But fans say Durk saw it. The next part is where it gets dark. Because not long after that tweet, Stephon Mack disappeared. Not arrested, not relocated, gone. The investigation Nobody Saw Cominga full missing persons report was filed by Stephon's cousin. But the police didn't take it seriously. The street said he got into something. Some said it was a retaliation. Others whispered that he crossed the wrong clique. And then came the rumors that Stephon was last seen outside a studio in Atlanta. Why is that important? Because that same week, Durk was filming a music video nearby. Then something happened that the public forgot. An anonymous tip was submitted to Atlanta PD, saying footage exists of Stephon being ambushed. Outside that same studio, police confirmed they were investigating, but nothing came of it. No footage was released, no arrests made, and just like that, the case went cold until now. Why this footage? MATTRS, the new footage that just leaked, allegedly shows a dark alley behind a studio. Stephon Mack arguing with an unseen group. A man with braided hair, a hoodie, and a chain that resembles Durk's OTF pendant approaching. Gunshots, chaos, and a figure with matching features to Durk, fleeing toward a black SUV with Georgia plates, the source. An old security camera from a business next door, shared to YouTube by a burner account named Account 404, not found, within 12 minutes of upload. The video was taken down, but not before it was downloaded. Not before WorldStar, Twitter, and TikTok got a hold of it. Now fans are putting pieces together. And the question is, was Stephon Mack silenced or sacrificed? The footage didn't just go viral, it set fire to the entire internet. Reddit was spinning theories. Hip-hop bloggers were scrambling for answers, and fans of Lil Durk, they were split right down the middle, because what was shown in that grainy 47-second security clip, it didn't just hint at something ... It looked like confirmation. The video frame by framelets break this down. 001 to 006, the camera captures a back alley. Timestamped March 7, 2020, 11:39 p.m. There's a dim streetlight. A man confirmed to be Stephon Mack paces near a dumpster. He's talking on the phone, glancing around nervously. 0:07 to 012. A black SUV slowly pulls into the alley. It stops for 3 seconds. The driver never steps out, but a man in a hoodie jumps out from the passenger side. The quality is bad ... But the man's braids and slim build look eerily similar to Lil Durk. 013 to 019. Mack walks up, still holding his phone. You hear? That's what we doing now. Say it to my face. Durk, no more messages. Then ... Pop. Pop. 3 shots echo out. 022, 026. Stephon Mack drops. The figure runs back to the SUV. 027 to 030. The SUV speeds off. License plate is blurry, but enhancement software later pulled partial digits. FTY67. And that plate was once registered to a rental car company Durk had used for a tour run. In Atoll, the fans dig DEORT. Didn't take long for the internet to investigate everything. License plate threads. Boom. Shoe enhancement on the shooter. Boom. Voice comparisons. Boom. TikTokers compared the audio from the video to Durk's interviews. Using AI analyzers. 1 Viral breakdown claimed. The voice in the video saying what we doing now is a 91% match to Durk's natural speaking cadence. Now here's where it gets wild. A Reddit user under the name @TrapFiles posts a screenshot of a DM conversation. It's allegedly between Durk and a burner account tied to Stephon. The message? Fall back before it's handled in real life. Date: February 29, 2020. It's days before the video. TIMESTAMP. Fans began speculating. Did Durk threaten Stephon before the night he vanished? The jailhouse informant just when the case felt cold again. A twist that nobody expected came crashing down. A man by the name of Ramon Stacks Griffin, a former gang affiliate and ex-driver for Durk's early tours, reportedly contacted investigators through his lawyer. He's serving 12 years in Georgia State Prison on unrelated charges, but claims he was there the night Stephon Mack disappeared. Here's what he told his lawyer, who leaked the details. I drove the SUV. I picked up Durk that night. He said he needed to handle something. I never asked questions. But after that night, the whole vibe changed. Griffin claims the SUV was returned early the next morning. Durk paid him $4,000 in cash. He was told don't ever mention that night again. But here's the kicker. He also claims that before returning the SUV, Durk told him, make sure you toss the hoodie and gloves at the I-20 bridge. Ain't no loose ends. Police aren't ignoring at this time according to a leaked internal memo from Atlanta PD. The footage is now under review. They've confirmed it was taken from a real business camera. And guess what? That camera system was confiscated back in 2020, but failed to yield clear results. Now, with technology upgraded, the footage has been enhanced and re-reviewed, and insiders are saying charges may be revisited depending on further authentication of the video. Twitter goes into panic. Emoticons are split. This has to be AI. Why now? Why so clean? Nah bro, that's Durk. Voice, build, walk. It's him. Streets always knew about Stephon. Industry just catching up. 1. Viral tweet read, "First King Von, now this." At some point, all the bodies can't be just rumors, single quotes, but it doesn't stop there. Because as the footage keeps circulating, a new thread surfaces. A message posted on Stephon Mack's old SoundCloud account gets updated, and the message simply says, "Y'all didn't silence me, I left a backup. Wait on it." The plot thickens. Who has access to that account? Is it a friend? A sibling? Or was Stephon never really gone? If you thought the first video was wild, you're not. Ready for what came next, because less than 24 hours after that first clip leaked and set the internet on fire. Another video dropped this time. It was longer, clearer, and even more damning. And it didn't just implicate Lil Durk. It brought another major rapper into the crosshairs. Second video, the parking lot, Angie Lethis. New footage came from a different angle, rooftop security. CAM positioned across the street from the alley where the first video took place. Length, 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Source, an anonymous Dropbox link posted on 4chan and Twitter under the hashtag #STEPHON tape2. What it shows changes everything. Frame B frame, second clip 0012045. The video opens with a wide shot of the alley. You can see both the black SUV and a second car, a dark Chrysler 300 parked further down. Someone is sitting in the Chrysler. Zoom enhancement suggests they're holding a phone. The car's license plate is partially visible, 5XX198. A fan on Twitter matched it to a known tour rental vehicle from a hip-hop label tied to OTF and 4PF. Wait, for PF? That's right, Lil Baby's crew. 046 to 120, the shooter exits the SUV, walks towards Stephon Mack. But here's the bombshell. As the confrontation begins, the Chrysler's door opens and a figure steps out with a phone raised, recording. They're not intervening. They're filming. The figure matches the height and build of a known 4PF affiliate seen frequently with Lil Baby. What's worse, audio enhancement picked up this, get this, just in case it goes left. Then the gunshots. 1:21 to 2 o'clock chaos. Stephon drops. The SUV speeds off, but the Chrysler, it waits. The man filming walks back calmly, smiling, and says, "Yeah, this finna go crazy." He gets in, and the Chrysler follows the SUV out of frame. Fans in SHOC Kane. Now it wasn't just Durk in question. It was 4PF. Theories started flying. Was this planned in collaboration? Was this a label cover-up? Why was 4PF even there? And soon, names started getting thrown around. Lil Baby as label head Rilo Rodriguez rumored to be at the studio that night. Unfonked, who had past beef ties with Stephon. Nobody expected this second angle. Then, Lil Durk's legal team, SBAK, sent a surprise move. Lil Durk's attorney dropped a public statement through the Shade Room. "These videos are doctored. My client has already been investigated and cleared of involvement in any incident concerning Stephon Mack. Attempts to reignite a dead case through manipulated footage is defamatory and dangerous. We are pursuing legal action against all parties sharing false material. But fans didn't buy it. Why? 'Cause of what happened next. The Stephon Instagram I inside I enter, remember that cryptic message on Stephon's SoundCloud? Well, a post showed up on Stephon's old Instagram. Yes, the same IG that was inactive since 2020. The post. A black screen with one sentence. Durk lied. It wasn't just him. Caption. Full footage. 7 p.m. Don't blink. Is Stephon still alive? Fans instantly went into a frenzy. Did Stephon fake his death? Did he survive the shooting and go into hiding? Or is this someone from his circle leaking from the grave? Within minutes of the post going up, the account was disabled, but screenshots were already everywhere, and people started digging. The mystery DEHN independent journalist found that Stephon's IG was briefly logged into from an IP address in Columbus, Georgia, 2 days before the post went live. Coincidence? Or was someone setting this up for years? And then the death certificate TWIST, here's the creepiest part, ... No official death certificate was ever issued for Stephon Mack. There were street memorials, yes. There were RIP posts from people in his circle, but no public record of death. No coroner statement. And now, people are starting to believe he faked his death, either for protection or revenge. The hip-hop community is officially in meltdown mode. What began as a leak has now spiraled into a full-on civil war on social media. In the streets, and even within the music industry itself, Lil Durk is under fire. For PF is being dragged into the flames. And now, with Stephon Mack's Instagram waking from the dead, people are demanding the truth. And trust me, everyone's talking. Celebrity REA City ONS. Start with the most shocking reactions from inside the game. Boosie Badass, never one to hold back, jumped on IG Live and said, "Ain't no way all this footage surfacing and y'all still calling it fake? That ain't AI, that's history catching up." Meanwhile, Tory Lanez's camp dropped a cryptic post. "Durk better lawyer up like we did. That footage looked too clean." And then came Meek Mill, who surprisingly took a neutral stance, y'all. Playing with people's names over videos, y'all ain't authenticated. I've seen deepfakes that look 100. Chill before y'all ruin someone's life off Reddit clout. But the most unexpected voice. Charlemagne the God on The Breakfast Club. If Stephon Mack is alive, this will be the biggest lie in hip-hop history. And if he's gone, somebody needs to be held accountable. Either way, this story ain't done. The industry starts to distance ITSLF. Multiple artists quietly unfollowed Lil Durk after the second video leaked. Among them, Wavisted Jeevan DJ Khaled mysteriously deleted a recent collab teaser, and fans caught something strange. Spotify pulled Durk's no interviews from some regional charts. Apple Music's Chicago playlist. Durk's track was quietly replaced with Polo G. Coincidence? Fans don't think so. The fans are split in half. Hashtag Team DURK versus hashtag Justice for STEPHON. Is trending tweets going viral? Durk would never do this. It's all edited. Y'all acting like he's not the biggest target in Chicago. I love Durk's music, but this *T is making my stomach turn. That voice in the video is him. So we really believe a dude vanished, and a rapper tied to 10 other beefs just innocent again. Come on now. And TikTok is worse. Conspiracy videos, visual breakdowns, AI voice match tests, footage reenactments, even YouTubers faking interviews with Stephon's family for clicks. The internet has lost its mind. The third party enters, as if it couldn't get more dramatic. A former video editor from a production company tied to Durk's tour visuals comes forward. He drops this on Twitter, now X. I was told to scrub footage from March 7, 2020. Paid $15,000 to edit out faces from a studio backlot. I didn't. Ask questions. But I know one of those faces wasn't a stranger. Attached? A redacted screenshot of a client request form. Sender OTF Management. Date: March 10, 2020. Subject line: Urgent alteration, request. Atlanta visuals. Yup, you read that right, and now people are asking, was there a full cleanup crew behind this? How long has this been covered up? Everything is falling apart. Lil Durk has gone completely silent. His last Instagram story, posted hours before the second video, was just the words, "Only God can judge me. Y'all humans weird." Since then, nothing, no tweets, no appearances, no lives. Just total silence. And in the rap world, silence is never a good sign. Just when we thought the fire had reached its peak, someone dropped gasoline on the whole damn internet. Because not only did a sealed court document leak one that references a known rapper suspected in the 2020 disappearance of Stephon Mack, but a new video dropped, and it might be the comeback nobody saw coming. Let's break this insanity down. The court lock late last night. A file began circulating online, titled, "People of the State of Georgia v. Redacted Evidence Review." Log March 2020. It's a real legal document, allegedly leaked by a former court clerk. Inside, a list of seized items during an investigation. A Glock 19A black hoodie, burned gloves on. Get this, a diamond-encrusted OTF pendant necklace with blood trace residue under forensic review. And one iPhone X registered under alias Lamar. Banks linked to suspicious communication with victim prior to disappearance. Lamar Banks, Durk's real name. Durk Derek Banks. Coincidence or coded alias? The internet erupted. The masked man VIDO. Now this is where *T gets completely unreal. On a newly made YouTube channel called Truthberry Too Long, a video premiered titled, "I Was There." The thumbnail: just a man wearing a black ski mask, sitting in the shadows. No face, no name. Just a low voice, distorted by filters. He says, "I watched Stephon get hit. I watched the shooter run. I know who ordered it. I ain't scared no more." And to the rapper who thinks this will go away, you ain't built for what's coming. The voice is altered, but fans think it matches a known former affiliate of Durk and 4PF named Trigrax, who went missing from social media in 2021. After rumors he flipped to become a federal informant, but it gets worse. At the end of the video, a glitch effect reveals 3 words across the screen: "Stephon is alive," and in the corner, July 29, 25, a date fans are now convinced he's coming back. He faked his death, and he's going to expose everything. The cliffhanger. Of all cliffhangers, Durk still hasn't responded. His team has gone silent. And the Truthberry Too Long YouTube channel has already gained 350K subs overnight. Rumors are flying that a documentary is being prepared. Some say Netflix is bidding for exclusive rights. Others believe the FBI is now involved. All we know is this: something massive is about to drop on July 29th. And if this masked man is telling the truth, it won't just be Lil Durk's career on the line. It'll be the entire rap industry that covered for him. This ain't just a story anymore. This is history being rewritten in real time. From a cold case people tried to bury, to a series of explosive video leaks that flipped the entire hip-hop world on its head, to a masked figure claiming Stephon Mack is still alive and ready to speak on everything. We've never seen drama escalate like this. And now with July 29th just around the corner, we're staring at what could be the biggest reveal in rap history. So we need to hear from you. Jump in the comments and sound off. Do you believe Lil Durk was involved in Stephon's disappearance? Is this all AI manipulation and clout chasing? Or is a ghost from the past about to bring down everything we thought we knew? 'Cause let's be honest, Durk's silence is loud. The court leak was real. And now someone's putting a date on the next bombshell. We'll be here the moment it drops. So hit that like if you want the full breakdown the second new footage surfaces. Smash that subscribe because we've got insider receipts, voice match breakdowns, and informant leaks coming next. Share this video with your group chats, Twitter spaces, Reddit threads, wherever the truth needs to be heard. And don't forget, Truthberry Too Long said it best. You ain't built for what's coming. So stay ready, because come July 29th, the truth might just come back from the grave.